Chapter 4. A brief history of the development of acupuncture and moxibustion. The third major summary of the development of acupuncture and moxibustion is in Ming Dynasty with the publication of Yang Jizhou's Compendium of Acupuncture and Moxibustion. This classical is another great summary of acupuncture and moxibustion after A.B. Classical of Acupuncture and Moxibustion, an illustrated manual of acupoints on the bone's finger. We name it the third milestone in the history of acupuncture and moxibustion. In the Wanli period of Ming Dynasty, Zhao Weibing, a supervisor in Shanxi province, suffered from atrophy. He was still painful after taking many medicines, so he came to Beijing, the capital city of Ming Dynasty, to invite Yang Jizhou for treatment. Yang Jizhou was born in a family of traditional Chinese medicine. Both his grandfather and he were famous royal doctors. Considering it, Zhao Weibing went to Beijing to invite him to Shanxi. Yang Jizhou arrived in Shanxi. He did acupuncture with 3 needles, and Zhao Jizhou held. Zhao Weibing was very surprised. "I have been taking so many medicines for a long time, and it doesn't work, but you heal me just with 3 needles." So he asked him for teaching, and Yang Jizhou took out one of his books immediately. The name of this book is Mysterious Secrets of Acupuncture and Moxibustion. Zhao Weibing took the book and knew that Yang Jizhou did have excellent medical skills based on his good influence on family medical circumstances. But after reading it, he thinks that content of this book is not very comprehensive. It was then that he wanted to publish the book, preferably more comprehensive and systematic. So he sought all books from everywhere and commissioned his advisor, Jing Xian, to collect books and make the corrections. Finally, the book was published with the name of Compendium of Acupuncture and Moxibustion. The contribution of this book to acupuncture and moxibustion academics is mainly reflected in the following 6 aspects. Firstly, it collects some important ancient books such as Yellow Emperor's Internal Canon and Nanjing, and added some programmatic theories on acupuncture and moxibustion from some ancient books before Ming Dynasty. Secondly, it is particularly valuable because it contains about 20 acupuncture songs from past, and added notes to some difficult words and sentences. Thirdly, it collected acupuncture manipulation techniques and acupuncture treatments for various diseases in the past dynasties. This book is rather comprehensive with acupuncture techniques and treatments for various diseases. Fourthly, this book presented many famous views. For example, Yang Jizhou proposed that it is better to miss the acupoint rather than miss its meridian. These classical codes are very valuable for guiding clinical application. This book records a large number of valuable Yang's medical cases, which are valuable as a source for case discussions. Sixthly, at the end of this book, there is a copy of a pediatric trainer classical written by the Si Ming Chen. We know many ancient medical books about trainer are lost. The earliest external trainer book is Chen's Pediatric Trainer Classical, seen in this book. So, we consider that Compendium of Acupuncture and Moxibustion is another major summary of acupuncture and moxibustion, and it is a third important milestone in the history of our acupuncture and moxibustion development. Then, after Ming Dynasty, acupuncture and moxibustion continued to develop in Qing Dynasty. One of the more influential books was Source of Acupuncture and Moxibustion, which emphasized the syndrome differentiation of acupuncture selection and the combination of acupuncture and moxibustion with Chinese medicine. The combination of acupuncture and moxibustion with Chinese medicine can benefit lots of diseases, and the book lists 360 meridian acupoints. Later, Golden Mirror of Medicine also records 316 acupoints. However, in the late Qing dynasty, especially in the 1822, the Qing dynasty proposed that needle inserting and firing moxie were not suitable to be applied. The emperor was afraid of the needle inserting, so the imperial hospital stopped using acupuncture and moxibustion. At that time, acupuncture and moxibustion were transferred from official hospitals to the folk, where it continued to develop. After 1840 AD, due to the Opium War, China was reduced to semi-colonial and semi-feudal country, and the academic development of acupuncture and moxibustion was also seriously hampered. After the liberation, unprecedented developments have achieved in acupuncture and moxibustion. Nowadays, we talked about the development of a modern acupuncture and moxibustion. A very important feature is that, on the basis of discovering the ancient academics of acupuncture and moxibustion, we use modern scientific knowledge and methods to conduct researches, and using multidisciplinary techniques in acupuncture and moxibustion, reach to promote the modernization and internationalization. In terms of scientific research, it mainly focused on the study of the essence of the meridians, the physical and chemical characteristics of the acupoints, the specificity of the acupoints, the related factors between the meridians and organs, and so on. In the clinical aspects, the focus is on how to improve the clinical efficacy, including the application of acupoints, the development of acupoint equipment, and the development of micro-needle system, other therapies and special treatments, and so on. In 1951, the first experimental acupuncture and moxibustion institute was established in Beijing, which is the predecessor of our current acupuncture and moxibustion institution. In 1955, Beijing established the Institution of Traditional Chinese Medicine, which is now the China Academy of Chinese Medical Sciences. Since 1956, 28 traditional Chinese medicine hospitals and traditional Chinese medical universities has been established all over the country. And now there are 25 or at most 28. All of them have established an acupuncture and moxibustion department or acupuncture and moxibustion college. It has played a very important role in cultivating acupuncture talents, conducting acupuncture researches, and improving the efficacy of acupuncture. In addition, various Chinese medicine hospitals have also established acupuncture and moxibustion departments or establishing departments. Especially in November 1987, with the establishment of the World Federation of Acupuncture and Moxibustion Societies in Beijing. It marked that acupuncture and moxibustion has become an important part of the world medicine. Well, we have already talked about the external spread of the complication.